A high-profile attorney in Michigan is tonight involved in the case of the Munising police officer who shot a driver after a high-speed chase. The Mitchell family and attorney Geoffrey Fieger finished writing an excessive force complaint today against the Munising police officer who fatally shot their son Timothy in July. The complaint is part of a federal civil rights violation case, and now for the first time we're hearing from the family. TV6's Rebecca Himmelstein joins us now with an exclusive interview with the Mitchell family and their lawyer, Geoffrey Fieger.
Greg, it's been 91 days since Ronald and Cheryl Mitchell lost their son Timothy, and 56 days since Marquette County prosecutor Matt Wiese decided no criminal charges would be brought against Officer Schlabach. After all this time, the family has finally broken their silence. The Mitchells spoke to TV6 about coping with the loss of their son and what they plan to do next. And their attorney, Geoffrey Fieger, also gave his thoughts on the case.
No, it's something you'll never get over.
Losing a child is never easy, but when you live just down the road from where it happened, it's even harder.
I go every day. I go every day to where he was shot. There's a cross up there, and his brother put it up, and we go every day. It's a terrible thing. It really is. It's just uncalled for. Again, it's just too many ways this situation could have been handled.
All this comes after prosecutor Matt Wiese determined Officer Schlabach's use of deadly force was justified under Michigan law. He determined Schlabach believed he was in danger and acted immediately to defend himself. Even though Mitchell's parents say they are too angry right now to speak to Officer Schlabach, they do have an idea of what they think should happen to him.
He should go to prison.
I think this needs to be re-looked at again, and I feel he murdered my son. That's my belief, and I make no bones about it.
Today, their lawyer, Geoffrey Fieger, completed his complaint for a civil suit against the officer. Fieger also has very strong views on the entire situation.
This is called a cover-up. This is what happens in America every day. The local county prosecutor isn't going to do a darn thing about it. The sheriff's office isn't going to do a darn thing about it. The state of Michigan isn't going to do a darn thing about it. You know why? Because it's a white guy up in upper northern Michigan, and nobody's rioting about the injustice here.
Fieger intends to litigate Schlabach in civil court for money damages, but he hopes to draw attention to a bigger issue at hand.
There's killers on the loose, and they wear badges, and they get exonerated every single day by prosecutors and fellow police officers who cover up crimes.
Fieger is seeking a minimum of $75,000 in damages, but that figure could be much greater. The complaint should be complete in about a week, and we will likely know more details on the case as well as a court date in the near future. We recently learned that Officer Schlabach has returned to work after physical and psychological evaluation. He is working alongside another officer for the time being to help with his transition and to reassure the public. Greg?
All right, this case is far from over.
Far from over.
All right, thanks, Rebecca.